WhistlinDiesel just started his most dangerous durability test yet. But this time, it is not a truck, it is not a Ferrari, it is not a lifted diesel pile of metal getting dropped from a crane or shot with a 50 cal. This time, the thing being tested is his relationship. And if this one fails, it is not going to end with scrap metal or viral content. It is going to end with financial damage, personal chaos, and a legal mess no one can edit out. I am saying this as someone who has watched Cody for years. I respect the guy, I like what he built, he did it his own way. He took risks, destroyed stuff, laughed at the rules, and turned it into a lifestyle. I was glad to see him with someone who looked like she truly supported him. That was a good chapter. But now, he is talking about marriage, and that is where everything changes. Let me be clear, I am not against real relationships. I believe in loyalty, I believe in commitment, I believe in choosing one woman and showing up fully. If both people want that and they build it from respect and truth, it can work. But legal marriage is not commitment. It is a contract. And for men, it is a contract with a long history of ending badly. I have lived it. I got married. I signed the papers. I did everything by the book. When it ended, I did not just lose love. I lost control of everything I had built. My money, my time, my peace of mind. I had to start over. Not because I was wrong, but because I trusted a system that does not protect men. That system is still out there. It is still taking down good men every day. You do not have to take my word for it. Look at the biggest names. Jeff Bezos lost billions. Dr. Dre, Johnny Depp, Tiger Woods, Elon Musk, Paul McCartney. All of them had something in common. They had wealth, status, and talent. And they still got cleaned out when the relationship ended. Now ask yourself this. If those guys could not keep what they earned, what makes you think you will? What makes you think Cody will? You think a prenup will save him? Maybe, maybe not. They get challenged. They get thrown out. They do not always hold up when things turn emotional. And things always turn emotional when love falls apart. Let us talk numbers. Around half of first marriages end. Some say the rate is dropping. Fine. Let us be generous and say 1 out of 3 still ends in divorce. That is still millions of men who went into marriage thinking they were the exception. They were not. Marriage in 2025 is not built for men. It is built to divide assets. It is built to assign blame. It is built to punish you financially when something ends. And if you are a public figure, it gets worse. Everything you do becomes part of the story. Everything you built becomes part of the negotiation. You do not just lose half of what you have. You lose time, focus, privacy, and in many cases, the ability to move freely. So when Cody talks about getting married, I get concerned. Not because I do not want him to be in love, not because I think his girlfriend is bad, but because I have seen this movie before. The man signs the contract. The relationship hits a wall. The system steps in. And the damage is permanent. I am not just speaking to Cody. I'm speaking to every guy watching this. If you are young, if you are building, if you are in a relationship right now, think very carefully before you turn it into a legal situation. Because once the government is in your relationship, your control is gone. You can be fully committed without giving up your financial rights. You can be loyal without giving the state power over your earnings. You can build a life with someone without signing papers that can be weaponized later. The reason I am saying this now is because Cody matters. What he represents matters. He built something few men ever build. He made chaos into a brand. He made freedom into content. And if he locks that freedom inside a legal marriage, everything that made him unique starts to bleed out. I want Cody to be happy. I want him to have love. But I also want him to protect what he built. I want him to keep his independence. I want him to think long term. Because once you are in the system, getting out costs more than money. It costs time. It costs energy. It can cost your future. So here is the message. Do not register this relationship with the government. Do not sign anything. Keep your life yours. Keep your legacy intact. Build something strong, but do not put it under legal control. And if you are watching this and you want to protect yourself, protect your finances, protect your future, read the books linked below. Modern Magnetic Man and Done Being Broke will show you exactly how to build a life where no one can take what you earned. Read them, apply them, stay ahead. Subscribe if you value freedom. Subscribe if you are building. Subscribe if you are done being a target.